The Centurion Lounge at LAX is my most frequently visited lounge. And while it's not the best Centurion lounge I've visited, it's definitely better than average, so let's take a look at what this lounge has to offer. The Centurion Lounge is located in the Tom Bradley International Terminal, right behind the TSA security check. And this terminal is also known as Terminal B. For those with a layover at LAX, you can access this lounge from any terminal, 1 through 8, without having to go through the security checkpoint again, as all of these terminals are connected to each other. Although it could be up to a mile walk, depending on how far you are. Alternatively, if you're flying out of LAX domestic, but you want to access the lounge first, you can actually go through the TSA checkpoint at Terminal B, go to the lounge, and then head to your terminal afterwards. I've done this multiple times, and anytime the TSA agent lets me know that I'm in the wrong terminal, I just let them know that I'm here for the Centurion Lounge and they have no problems with it. Just plan your time accordingly so you have ample time to reach your terminal. For example, it took me about 15 minutes of walking to get from the Centurion Lounge to Terminal 7. Now, if you're familiar with the Centurion lounges, you'll know that there's often a wait to access it. So here's the QR code for the LAX lounge to check if there is a virtual waitlist before you get there and join the queue early if there is. Also note that you should only waitlist if your flight is within 3 hours of boarding, because if the lounge is full, they will turn away anyone that's not flying within 3 hours. The Centurion Lounge is only available to certain American Express card holders, so be sure to check if your card has access to this lounge through the American Express app. Also note that guests cost extra to bring in unless your card allows complimentary guest access, which these days typically require something like $75,000 a year of purchase to unlock. After taking an elevator to the second floor, you'll need to provide your card, boarding pass, and passport to check in at the front. This is the general layout of the lounge. Kind of weird, as this lounge is sectioned off into a bunch of smaller spaces, with the back half being more for relaxing and the front half for food and drinks. As for the food, there's usually 1 to 2 soup options, a couple of main dishes, salad, and 1 or 2 desserts. Next to the food is the bar, and behind that is the water refill and coffee station. The food here is honestly not bad, but it's lacking variety when compared to some of the other Centurion lounges I've been to. There's 2 main seating areas next to the food, one hidden behind here that's often a little more empty, and then there's the one by the bar. The restrooms are in the back corner, along with 2 shower stalls, which need to be reserved at the reception desk. And then there's this whole back area that has a lot more comfortable seating, another bar, and a bunch of individual and group workstations. Once you reach the end, this is where the complimentary massages used to be, but the last time I was here, it was removed and replaced with just additional seating. Then there's this quiet room, which is a really nice place to take a quick nap. And back here is the VIP area that I didn't have access to. The lounge is open from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. Food is available all day until 30 minutes before close, and the bar is open from 10:30 a.m. to 30 minutes before they close as well. As for is this lounge worth going to, we're talking about LAX here, where there really isn't any other free priority pass or credit card lounge available. So obviously yes, if you have access to the Centurion Lounge and got to the airport a couple hours early, I definitely recommend it.